This has been an absolute mission. And what do you call this mod, mate? I honestly thought I wouldn't be able to get that up by myself, judging by what we've done on the drift days, but she's up. So yeah, temporary shed. Been sort of tidying up the shed in here. I know it doesn't look like it, but been lining up the walls, threw the benches in, well, going to throw some benches in, and got a few jobs on, so it's a temporary spot for some of the vehicles coming in, and be wicked to show you guys a little bit of the stuff that I do. So the next month, got a few wiring jobs on, in between trying to get my own stuff ready on my own car. So show you guys the first job we got on. So this here is going into me mate's C33 Laurel. This is dropping that off tonight. But right here we've got my mate's C33 powered by the Ford BARRA. One of Steve's turbos from MSC Turbos. He's had that for years. He used to run on the 25 det that was in here. And going to be doing a bit of wiring on this one. So originally when he first built this had an RB25 det in it. It's been through multiple different stages, but I wired up the 25 det for him years ago, and what he asked me to do was to wire it so that when it comes to him fitting the BARRA engine in, I would be able to change the wiring around to suit this engine, and has worked out pretty well. So show you a bit of the wiring that's going to go into this, and yeah, hopefully show you it starting up soon. So the setup, he's running the Link G4 XTREME, just with your normal fuses and relays, no PDM in this one, and gonna be cutting it out with a electric water pump controller. And he's recently just installed electric power steering out of a Holden Astra, so got to get that wired up. So he's wanting to fit a couple more firewall fittings, and he's actually utilised the RB25 det loom and put in R35 GDR coil packs. Another thing just to save on one more thing. Even the injector wiring worked, just had to change the plugs over. So he's definitely trying to keep the costs down on this conversion. So I'm sure he's ready to slay some tyres. Hey John. So here we have the original loom from the RB25 det. Now one thing he got me to design when we first did this was this plug here is the firewall plug, and the idea behind it was we wouldn't really have to change a hell of a lot there, and just when you put the BARRA motor in, then we can change everything from here. So this loom is going to be fully exposed, you know, straight down the guts, nothing's hidden, and all we've got to do is change a few inputs and outputs that come out of the bulkhead here, and then shoot them off to the various things. Got a few different things putting into this loom, so got VVT, extra cam sensor, and just changing a few little bits and pieces, but should work out pretty sweet. And this is one of the first looms that I ever did, using this braided wrap, and to this day this probably is my preferred style of over using, you know, that, I'll show you an example, but using that nasty conduit, if that's what you call it. This is like, I don't even know why I have it. That's the cheapest of the cheap. It's nasty. So yeah, other than braid, we could go with the Raychem option, which sort of looks like that. But this is perfect for what we do. You'll probably see most drift cars are running this sort of style, or the Raychem. There's only one benefit that the Raychem gives over this stuff, and that's if you get oil or you have a fire, it's a bit more retardant. But in general, this is perfect for a drift car. I mean, I've been running my car. Oh look, conduit in mine. Got to get rid of that. I've been running my car with this stuff since 2016. It's now 2020, so 4 years, and I've never had an issue. I've also never had a fire, but never had an issue. You guys can come with me. Oh. Right, so we're going to plug this into my car so that I can find out what everything does in his car. Should have done this before I unplugged everything, but it's quite handy having Link products everywhere. Just chop and change as we need. So we've got all the lengths of our wires, kind of exactly where we wanted. John sort of specified that he's happy to have the loom showing, and that we're just going to kind of tidy it up and yeah, work a bit of magic and do some wrapping on this. So he's not too concerned about you know, a couple of excessive length wires, but we're going to try to our best to get everything relatively good. So now we're just going to put a few plugs on these, throw some wrap on them, and get it all wrapped up, get it looking tidy. Time for a time lapse. There we have it, one RB25 det to BARRA loom conversion. So ready to fire this in the car and then start getting the interior half of the loom complete. And then down there we've got the Davies Craig water pump to wire up. I thought this was going to be like a 5-hour job, and yeah, I've just realised I'm a dreamer. It's more like a 16-hour job. Installation complete. So we start out with a pretty big mess here. Hopefully tidy up all this stuff. Should look good. So I've kind of run into a bit of a hiccup. Got to fit that onto there. And we can either go over that, which is massive, or over all of those plugs there, which is also not fun either. Working. Absolutely cracking. So it's actually pretty easy to get it on, really. I've had some pretty extreme ones in the past. So now I've just got to put heat shrink on there, and there. So I've completed the loom now. This has been an absolute mission. It was pretty hard to get all the shrink wrap pushed over the plugs. We've got 1, 2, 3 massive ones there. So Davies Craig water pump. Here's all our firewall fittings. So yeah, can almost say goodbye to the BARRA. So John's going to take it away, and we're going to go do a bit of a checkup on it when he's ready to fire it up. There you go, cameraman.
Oh, how do you work this thing?
That's on.
It's on. Oh, we're on.
So the BARRA's ready to start up. What do you reckon, mate?
Oh, fucking excited, eh? It's only been a year and a half.
Someone said anti-firing at the intake device?
Always have sparks flying at your intake. Like it's a carby fucking.
Got a bit of a cuzzy setup here. Good setup, Scott.
You ain't know what JC curves? JC would have been running one now.
Is that the BARRA King?
Always get a Toyota to jumpstart your Ford.
Oh,
Oh look,
mate, mate.
that is ideal.
Come forward a bit there, John.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, bud. Always put on negative.
But that's loose.
That's jet spec.
11.8 now.
Unreal.
See what that drops down to. Hey, sound a bit better.
I don't know about you, but there's like all this liquid coming out the side of the exhaust onto the manifold. I'm like, I hope that's not fuel.
She's all go, mate.
Fucking oh, she's stopped through.
What do you reckon, mate?
Oh, probably should do J swap, but nah.
Oh, I think they're overrated.
Look at that sweet big girther. Unreal.
Mate, so I get a lot of fans asking me about your setup since I've been posting your photos. Give them the rundown.
Your full in-house customs. Yeah, pretty much.
Jet skis out the water.
Wasn't supposed to be that high, but then then we had to modify the bonnet to fit it, and it still doesn't fit inside the bonnet. Neither does. Yeah. Pretty stoked. Don't know what we're going to do about an intake, but
So when's the first event?
Spring Matsuri, maybe a Mad Mike Day. Hopefully a Mad Mike Day, because the tailboat's a long way away to go if it pops.
And does Scotty get a drive?
Oh, probably.
Thank Turbo Smart for this video.
There you have it. BARRA Swap C33. Beautiful shirt, mate.
Nothing.
And what do you call this mod, mate?
This is the removal of this pipe with shit welds in the tyre spins. Bloody good. We see nothing. Nah.
That holds the whole back into my car together, thank you. That is only tacked on. Oh. Mate,
She's pretty strong.
That is actually quality high fly rubber there.
Oh, we're getting more. Good toe point.
That snapped off.